Welcome back to another live stream, peeps. What is going on? Where is X? Why are all the vines breaking? They're so loud when they break. We got lots of bananas in chat. A little bit of a slow start to the stream there. Just had to do a couple of things. Peeps, I'm in a little bit of a pickle right now. I got knocked off the witch farm and I need to get back up there. And before I try and make some planks, I've gathered some wood, as you can see. Now, what is the least valuable resource that I have in my inventory? I might need that cobble, funny enough. Let's throw away some of these. Excellent. I've got to make my way back up there. This is so silly. This is such a silly way to start the stream. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. We're playing Hermitcraft. I didn't plan on starting the stream this way, but, you know, things happen. And we're going to do a little bit of recording of the episode while I'm streaming today. I have a reason to do that, which is cool. I'm interested. Okay, now let's pillar up just about here. Yeah. I could make a slab if I make a crafting bench. Or... Ha! Let's play jumpsies. Right, there we go. Up we go. Woohoo! Awesome. The stream went black for me. Anyone else, Azenda? I think the stream is all good. We seem to be good. We've got a noise in the ear. Nimbuze, or Nimbuzier, has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. Appreciate that. Hope you enjoy the stream. Manuel says, do you know that your hotbar is cut off? I do know that. I do indeed know that. So, yeah, Saturday morning. I've gone for a walk. I've started meditating again. I did some meditation and some yoga. Done a whole bunch of recording. Got a video going out on the second channel for you. Hightail News today. Very productive so far. Very productive. And I got lots of nice food to eat today. Man, I'm just looking forward to today. Another day on planet Earth. What a privilege. Right, let's... probably don't need all the blocks now, do we? Not even 32. Nimbusier says, weirdest way to say my name, but me likes it. Well, if you like it, that's good. Also, Kitty Gaming 99 is here, resubscribing for 17 months in a row. Saying, so I had a fantastic day today. The old passport needed to be renewed because I'm going to be doing heaps of travelling soon. That sounds awesome. The paperwork is a nightmare. Thanks for keeping me entertained. Awesome. Glad you had a great day. I hope you have a great time travelling. Travelling like a javelin. Don't know why I had to say that. Don't need to rhyme everything, do I? But I did. Thank you for the support, Kitty. Appreciate that. Sweet. Finally, we're back up here. And I can get my gear back. Oh, my goodness me. Wow, what an adventure. Okay, let's sort out this inventory. Because I'm a complete mess. Right, that's all the... Oh, and those. That's all the witchy junk gone. And now we want to grab... all of my gear. And I think that's all of it. Yeah, that's all of it, right? Then I guess I can put these things back in here for now. And we done it, peeps. We've recovered. Yay, successful recovery. I got some jobs to do in this area, though. Let's take this. Oh, yeah, these things, actually. Oh, speaking of logs. I have a present for you. Oh, no, I don't. I got a present for you. Go on and conquer right there. Hi X, what are you doing to the spice? I'm getting myself out of the pickle. We're no longer in the pickle, that's for sure. Is this Silk Touch? That is Silk Touch. Good to know. Don't want to do another dirt. Oh yeah, by the way, pressing the dirt button had a not even streaming yet dirt today. So I think in celebration of me falling off the top here, we should add one to the derp counter today, okay? Right, and what we're going to do is come down here and remove this island. Now, I could do something easy like cover it with water or slab it, but I am actually just going to dig it away. Just because sometimes it's nice to punch blocks, right? Just get them all out of here. MK12 says, hi X, I watched your whole Season 6 in 2 to 3 weeks and I love it. Your videos are fantastic, keep it up. Thank you ever so much for the enthusiastic message there. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoy the videos. Great to hear. What is this? I thought it was a Hermitcraft stream, says Rebel. It is a Hermitcraft stream, yo. Okay, now in terms of what we've got to move down here, it's not very much at all. I'm going to come across the middle here like this. We'll chop down this tree, and this is essentially our perimeter right here. Just got to think about where we're going to. I've kind of overdone it already. It's really not a lot. There's just a bit of space here that needs taking out and taken care of. Let's go across like this. And I think that's about it. Somewhere around here. Yep, there we go. There's our trench. Right, let's tidy this up a little bit on one side. And we're all good. We've got a noise in here from iLoveCat saying, is it a Hermitcraft stream, yo? Okay, are we inventing some sort of new meme today where we ask the obvious? The Sumer, are you live? Yeah, it's a Hermitcraft stream, cats. Thanks for the cheers and the bits. I appreciate it. Why is the hotbar cut off, says Andrew? To generate comments. That's why. More chat engagement, more meaningful discussion in chat. So meaningful. Will you have more art thumbnails for your videos, like Definator, says Atheon? I don't know. I will just see how it will perform. Every now and then, I kind of like can't quite get what I want for the thumbnail, right? And I'm like, what if I had like a custom one? And this time around, since I've been working with Mixinu, I decided to ask them for a thumbnail. They made it, and there it is. Now, I don't know if I'll do it a lot. I think I'll just sort of see what kind of impact it has on the videos over time, and you know, I won't rush into doing them. And I don't think I would even switch to having them all the time. I think I would just know it's an option if I can't make what I wanted to make. Does that make sense? Like not a fallback, but essentially when I can't quite do what I want to do, it'd be nice to know if I could do it with custom art. And when I say by do it with custom art, I mean, you know, it could have effect. Like, your thumbnails are very important. You have something called click-through rate, which is really important for how YouTube works and how it gets people to your channel. So if custom art thumbnails don't produce good click-through rate, then the idea is to not use them. So I'll have to see how it works on that front, basically. Okay, I should have definitely done this the easier way. Now that I think about it, like, this is a little bit of work right here. We got a noise in the ear. SCJDG is here, subscribing 4 months in a row. Thank you for your 4 months of support. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying the stream and having a good time. This is very satisfying, says Reed. Isn't it just? It always is to remove these blocks with the old instant mine. We do a lot of it on these streams. We do the grindy stuff over here. Now, I'm not going to be picking up all of these blocks, but gravel is one that I would like to pick up because I need the gravel. How long is your stream delayed? Let's do a test. Okay, people with keyboards in front of them, fingers at the ready. Okay, you're going to type the word hello. You're typing it now, but you're not pressing enter. And 3, 2, 1, press enter. It's instant. Awesome. Okay, False was telling me about this yesterday. Chat is actually instant. Sweet. Okay, we're communicating in real time. There's no delay on Twitch anymore, basically. What? How did you say my name? Says Riggies. I looked at it for half a second. I picked out some letters, and I went, "That's how it's pronounced," and it was probably terrible, wasn't it? Usually terrible when I pronounce stuff. It's usually the way it goes. This was definitely not the fastest way to do it, but we're going to stick to it anyway. Are you excited about 1.14, says MK12. I am, but I tell you what, I am dead excited about Hightail. The latest post they put out, I've got a video on it coming out on the second channel today. That was great. I was just thinking, man, this game looks so good. I think it's definitely going to be good on an adventuring front. If it holds up to the building and living in the world side, we'll have to wait and see. I've got a bit of a worrying feeling that it might not have the technical edge that Minecraft has. One of the important things that make Minecraft work is all its quirks and bugs. Like, a lot of the best aspects of playing this game technically do sort of derive from strange behaviour and quirkiness. which, you know, you tend to not build into a game, right? You try and get rid of it, but in terms of Minecraft, it's certainly made it a charm. Oakley dokley. Guess what I got today? Who can guess what I'm drinking? I'm going to sip it, and you can guess what I'm drinking based on how I'm sipping. It's not actually that good. Double Moses says, Red Bull, you troll. You troll. Lots of guesses for water. I tell you, it's hot. Okay, Cats, it's not water. There's water in it. There's lots of water in it. Oh, delicious. We need to sleep in the bed before the phantoms kill me. Let's throw that down. Grab that sucker. Lay it out. Sleep in the bed. Bam. I am drinking hot malt. And I think I needed to put more malt in it. It's alright. I think malt is actually nice with hot chocolate, more so than on its own. But I brought some malt again the other day, and I thought, why not have some with this morning stream today? Every now and then, I fancy a hot drink that ain't tea or hot chocolate, and malt is a nice one. It's a bowl of goop, says Oyster. Ah, I haven't had a bowl of goop. I'm owed a bowl of goop. Foxkid says, oh, haha, you cut off your hotbar so people didn't spam about your durability. Yeah, maybe that's why I did it. Maybe that's the real reason. To stop the durability spam. Fun times of Archie says, X, do you have any more plans for today's stream apart from the witch farm? Yes, the witch farm wasn't even supposed to be anything. I thought we would have been done by now, but I didn't really think about how big this little clump of land here was. It kind of looks small when you fly over it and you're like, oh, I need to get rid of that. Then you go to get rid of it and you're like, oh, it's actually pretty ginormous. It's not the biggest thing we've ever had to clear, but we're just going to clear it out so nothing spawns here. And like I said, I probably should have just slabbed this or covered it in water, but I just wanted to flatten it, and that's taken longer, and that's fine. Because we'll take longer together, won't we, people? Also, the Chikoon is here. Subscribe with Amazon Prime, the Chikoon. Thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate your support. Hope you are enjoying today's stream. There is no beacon over here. How could it be? I had the beacon effect over in this area. Okay, we get it back. Maybe we have to retreat back to this sort of level to get the beacon effect. Seems to be it. Seems a bit pointless, so I'm not going to pick any of this up to use my silk touch. So let's switch to this one now. Flattened terrain is better, in my opinion. Slabbing / watering doesn't look as neat. It doesn't look neat, but I'm never going to look at it really. Like when I go up to the witch farm, it's all going to be enclosed. But you're alright. I think you're alright. Flattening's a little better. Flattening too, though, can look a bit dodge, you know. Sometimes it can be obvious that it's been flattened. Where is this haste? Okay, there it is. It's back. I hate new villagers, says NASA. Jeez, you hate the new villager. That's... Poor old villager. What did it do? Just using the loom. That's not the new one, though, is it? What is the new one? Learning any new songs on the guitar, says Random. I have not played the guitar in ages. However, I've had the absolute hankering recently to play, and because of my shoulder I haven't done anything. But I think like in a week or so, if the timing works out, I'm definitely going to have a session again. I've been listening to a lot of Meshuggah yesterday, all day. It was really loud, just absolutely enthralling in it. And I really want to pick up my 8-string and play some of that again. That was the pre-stream music, by the way. Straws Pulled at Random. Love that song. Love that band so much. There is only a handful of bands that I really get into over and over again, but I think even of all my favourites, Meshuggah just seems to be utterly infectious every time I listen to it. I cannot get over the power of those crazy polyrhythmic grooves where they're just sort of like offsetting the rhythms against the 4/4, and it just drives me mad in my head. It's like, it's just absolutely tribal and primitive, and yet the music like is kind of the opposite at the same time, right? It's like bold and in your face and alien, and oh, it's good. Have you got any plans to make minigames on this season, says Ivan the Minecrafter. Well, that's what we're doing at the moment, right? Over in the Concorp studio. We're making those little minigames. What is Hightail, says Spice. You should go look that up. Because it is a game that's coming out soon. Mon, PJC is here doing the cheers, throwing the bits. Saying, good morning, Mr. X, sir. Have walked the dog and done the shopping and now get to chill watching your stream. P.S. You have done so much this morning. X is a true inspiration. Have a great day, buddy. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm always trying to get a lot done. So, you know, I stay orderly and scheduled and do all the things, and like that to me is a good day. It's just like keeping on top of like what you need to do and sort of being focused and enjoying it as well, right? Like you've got to be present with all the things that you do. Assumer, is there a website for all your favourite music, says 2K19 of Doom. Yes, the music blog, but you should know that. You've been here for plenty of streams. Jeez. I think some of you just want me to promote it sometimes. Hightail is Minecraft free, says 2K19 of Doom. Skipping number 2, going straight to number 3. I like it. Okay, there we go. Job done. Right, now we're going to do a little bit of an experiment right now, peeps. I've not done this before. Oh, I feel nervous all of a sudden. Oh, what? Oh, there we go. Okay. Right, now I'm in recording mode. Let's give this a shot. Let's give this a shot. Okay, I'm recording. As you can see, I have recovered from the pickle of a situation that we found ourselves in, and right now, I'm live streaming. So if you are watching this on Twitch, twitch.tv/Asuma, leave a comment and say I was there. Anyway, we just cleared out this land. It took a little bit longer than expected because it was quite big. I decided to clear it out rather than do something like slab it or put the water in. So now all we got to do is get rid of these stupid piles of wood planks, and then once we've done that, we're going to remove the beacon and head out of this place. Oh, it disappears. Right. That was very strange. And we're live streaming again. Sweet. Sweet. People are typing I was there. No, on the video. On the video. I was just recording a video, peeps. For YouTube. You know you're here. When you watch it on YouTube, that's what you got to comment. Jeez, it's not that difficult. Okay? Nah, I'm messing with you. Oh, almost fell off. We are part of the video, says Distracted by the Shiny. That is true. That is absolutely true. Now the build team gets on the server, says Oyster. That can be a meme forever, right there. Rainbow says, what do we need to log on and help clear? Brilliant, I love it. Oh, some good malt right there. It's a bit watery though, that's the problem with it. Sumo, what software are you using to record and edit your videos? I use OBS to record. Apparently I'm using slobs to record today. I'm just going to let this stuff despawn. Wouldn't there be more? Yep, there'll be another pillar here. And I use MSP. I used to use MSP 12. I'm now on Vegas 15, I think. But for getting started with video recording, use the cheap stuff. Use the free stuff, right? MSP 12 is like 30 bucks or 30 quid. And I used that for like 5 years. And that was a hugely... I keep thinking of the wrong word. I keep thinking like profitable. That's not the right word. It was a money-saving investment that provided me with video editing tools for a long time, without having to spend a crazy amount of money. Like, don't sign up for these programs you have to pay monthly for. That's such a rip right there. Vegas 15, yeet, says Random. So yeah, I switched to using Vegas, which is the full version of MSP, because they started offering it up kind of cheap through these Humble Bundle things. You pay like 20 quid and you get a copy of it. Obviously it's not Vegas 19, but thing is, it does the job for what I need. And I'm all about being smart with these kind of purchases, right? getting value for your money. I don't think paying the same amount to have the latest version monthly is good value. Know your Asuma. Channel YouTube equals hotbar, Twitch equals no hotbar. Well, it's cut off because I'm recording, basically, and I want it to be good on YouTube. Hey X, have you registered for Call of Duty Mobile? Nope, I don't play Call of Duty. Hey X, do you think you'll do modded again, says Retroid? Yeah, probably, maybe. But if Hytale comes out, everything could change after that game. Sinner, thank you for the nice message. The studio area looks amazing, says Mumbo Green Asuma. Glad you like it. It's not a huge difference between 15 and 19, says Random. Exactly. Exactly. There's barely any difference, really. They just keep it up to date. And maybe it renders like 1% faster or something. It's hardly worth it. These videos that I record render in about 10 minutes. I'm not itching for faster render time. Bev Star Runner says, cup of tea today. I got a cup of hot malt today. Changing it up. Living on the wild side over here. Oh, that's right, okay. Let's just mine it all from here. Boom! Beacon deactivated. Imagine if it had a voice like that. That would probably break the atmosphere a little bit. That probably wouldn't be very Minecrafty. And now we get all of our iron blocks back. I'll probably end up having to do something else soon in this area and then have to remake it, knowing me. That'll just be typical. Okay, there we go. All the blocks are mine. Don't see any more here. And the beacon is gone. And that means we've got to... Come on! Get me in the air! Oh, server. You're trying to wind X up. Did I get my beacon? I did. That's the most important thing. Okay, now what we shall do is record again. So, music gets paused. Sass9602 has gifted a sub to Autumn for 2 months. Sass, thank you so much for doing that. Autumn, thank you for all you do with the administrating in the community and looking after the servers and all that stuff. I appreciate the both of you. Thank you for the support. We're now going into record mode. What's going on? What is going on? Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another YouTube video. No, I'm trolling my live stream chat right now. Still streaming, still at the witch farm. I figured before we leave, because the beacon is now gone, and so those wooden planks, we should check out our drops over here. Not surprised? Not surprised. Okay, I was expecting that one to be full as well, but that is amazing right there. I didn't bring any shulker boxes to bring any of this stuff back, but I'll at least get a little bit of it. Apparently I got a random comparator in there. Wow, this is amazing. What about the witch heads? 37 of them. Fascinating. And this is full to the brim. And there it is, peeps. We did it. We recorded 2 clips in the middle of a live stream. Fascinating. That's cool, because I get to put stuff that I want to put into my videos. Let's go chuck those clips into the latest episode. Sweet. I knew it. Comparators are made from sugar, says Bev Star Runner. All this time, they're just made from sugar. Okay, I can put that comparator in here. Do I actually want to grab any of this stuff before I leave? I do. It's not a hassle, really. Just gonna... Let's throw away the grass. That's the least valuable. Just got to think this through a little bit, I guess. We'll put away our beacon in here with the iron. Very nice. Oh, apparently... There we go, we've got to do that. Let's get out our redstone box and top this one up. So we need about half... 1, 2, 3, 4, about that much of redstone we can take with us. Might actually just craft up a bunch of stacks if possible. Okay, so that's full to the brim. Excellent. We got Winnieson Holt here. Resubscribed for 3 months. Winnieson Holt, thank you ever so much for your 3 months of support. I appreciate it and hope you are enjoying the stream today. This malt is actually not that great. Also, hotbar fix for everyone asking for it. Are you happy now? It's not cut off. What was the first game ever played, says Knarf Game? Oh, that is a tricky question. I would really not know, not remember. Okay, let's get out our lights one. Chuck those in there. So I'll make a stack for now. Or maybe 2. Didn't really count it. Yeah, stack will do just fine. Stack of glowstone. Just so we got it there if we need it. Yeah, that thing's pretty full, so we'll leave it alone. But this stuff, we'll take a few stacks of it with us. Durability, says Flaccid Rainbow. Is that actually the name? Flaccid Rainbows, it is. Durability indeed. Which one? They're all sort of reasonable, so no need to worry. Excuse me. Oh, there's that malt going down. Did you watch the Hermit News? You mean the recap? How do you get into the technical side of Minecraft, says Mumbo Gree and Asuma. How did I? No, it's do. Well, there's 2 questions there. One that I just added for myself. So how do you? Well, you know, you have to go into the game and tinker around with stuff. It's one of those questions, if you have to ask it, it maybe means it's just not for you. Because, like, you don't ask how to do technical Minecraft. It's your curiosity. You just start doing it. How did I get into it? As another question / story. I just came to this game. Let's see. Learned the basics. Then the pistons were introduced. And I was playing with friends on my own server, GeoMind, which False was actually on. And then I guess I was getting drawn into. I think my introduction was Slime Farm, right? Started watching some tutorials. Found this guy Static777 and the Slime Farm, and that was like my first technical build. Although I didn't see it that way, I was just kind of getting slime balls, right? And then from there I found DocM and eventually EFO, and I think probably through watching someone like Doc did it become really apparent that you can do technical stuff. And it was actually Doc who helped my channel get going in the beginning, because I was you know, he was making videos about like, oh, I'm trying to make an animal cell thing, and then I would respond and be like, you know, here's some ideas I've got, little animal breeding cells what I came up with. So I think probably what really pushed me into doing technical stuff was, one, that I was making videos and I needed to make things that were useful to people, and 2, that Doc was like already technical and I was watching his channel and it was sort of prodding me in directions where this stuff could... Oh, look at this. False has brought the line out to here. Excellent. Yeah, it was being used in direction... Sorry, it was being pushed in directions where I'd do more technical stuff. And then from there, it just became what I did. I just loved tinkering with the game and figuring out how to do things. And so, you know, back in the day, 7 or 6 years ago, I came up with some really cool stuff, mainly to do with the origins of animal breeding. And what's really funny is that the origins of animal breeding required these big elaborate farms, and then eventually everything got compressed to stick the animals in a hole. You know? Okay, that is pretty much it for me in this malt drink. I think I'm having like an instinctive reflection, but the taste ain't there. Right, Cuplex is here, resubscribing for 25 months in a row. Cuplex, thank you ever so much for your continued support. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. We have Get a Warrant here doing cheers for own bits, saying I would love to stay up and watch, but I need to get some sleep. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you for the cheers and the bits, man. Have a great rest. Go enjoy your sleep. Oh, wow, looks like these tunnels are coming along. So we got light blue, orange. Is that green? And then this one is red. Crazy. Never seen ice blocks with trapdoors on, says Jiff. That's an old school technical trick right there. GG162 is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. GG, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying the stream here we're doing today. I'm just looking at my notes. Place we're going to head to next would be the end dimension. Can we get there in one little whoosh? Is there a portal there? There is. I don't know where that goes. Oh! Oh, flying skills. I think this is where the end portal is going to go, right here. This ain't the way in. This ain't it. I think this is abandoned now because we're putting all the tunnels and stuff up the top, which is probably why False is working on that all the time. She was working on this. So there should be another opening, but I can't see it. I think False has moved the portal, which is slightly alarming because that was something I was working on. It would be somewhere around here. Okay, there's something going on over here. Maybe this is it. Feels a little bit further away than expected. This is the end portal. That is a nice tunnel. But the end isn't the spawn chunks. So it shouldn't be too far away. Huh. It's not here. Maybe I missed it. You're in the right place, X, says Neon. I am? Well, I didn't see a portal. Falsey's portal is closer to the end portal. Let's go check that portal out again then. That is the end tunnel, says GG. Oh right, I'm being an idiot. So I said I wanted to go to the end, but I'm talking and thinking about a different portal in my head. Because the one that's gone missing, the one that I noticed is missing is the spawn chunk portal, right? So then I was thinking, where's that? Where's that one gone? But we are actually heading to the end. Good point. We'll investigate when we come back, although I don't know where I'm going to respawn. We'll probably... Oh, we'll literally respawn in the spawn chunks. Interesting. So adventure will continue. Right, let's get up here. Don't look at any Enderman. Whoa! I wasn't expecting a hole to fall inside of. Jeez. Now that scared me a little bit here. Alright. Where are we aiming? Where's the edge of the block? It's here. So I think I can just hold down click now and we'll go all the way to the bottom. So chat, it's your time to shine. Gamer Toss, DK is here, resubscribing for 7 months in a row, saying 7 months already, and I still love your content. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for the support, buddy. I appreciate it. We also have Timor 2448 resubscribing for 13 months. Thank you, peeps, for the continued support. I appreciate it ever so much. Spice says the end looks real ugly. It kind of does. It's a bit of a mess on this server. Show your statistics, says Naku. We'll do that later on. Right now I'm mining the obsidian and reading chat. What is your favourite country in the world apart from England, says Great Up? I don't have a favourite country. I like all of the world. I don't like all these little borders we draw between each other. Show stats, mate, says Toku. I'm mining the obsidian. Foxkid says, is your whitelisted server survival? Any location for more info? Yeah, head to assumeavoid.com, left hand side of your screen, click on get whitelisted. Is the info you want there? Probably not. How can I better answer your question? It is survival. It is mostly vanilla. It's like Vanilla Plus. It's vanilla with little tweaks and extras, mainly aesthetic extras and useful things for playing in a large community. Probably the best way to find out more about it is to join our Discord. There it... What? That should have not done that. Interesting. Wait, no, should it have? What is that? Oh, I'm an idiot. I literally just didn't read what it said. Well, +1 on the derp counter. Discord.gg/Asuma. If you sign up there and register, you have to register with your Minecraft account or Twitch. You get access to all of the channels, including Asuma's Corner, where we're going to add channels like talking about music. We've added one for talking about snapshots and Minecraft updates. We'll be adding more channels in the future there. Anyway, you'll be able to talk to peeps in chat and ask them any questions about the Let's Play Minecraft Together server. Double Moses says there is a diamond-based economy. Yeah, there's actually tons and tons of shops and people trading, and you can buy loads of materials if you want to. Alright. Let's get that off the screen. We had a noise in the ear. It's Yellow Meanie, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Yellow Meanie, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate it. And I Hope you enjoy the stream. North MC says, I started a series on my channel for survival multiplayer, but the videos are kind of boring. Any tips? Well, the good thing is, if you can identify that it is boring, that should hopefully let you, you know, try and experiment with things that then you find aren't boring. You see, on YouTube, like, there are communities which discuss and talk about growing on YouTube, and people might complain about algorithms and stuff, but sometimes you come across these channels, maybe someone's saying like, why can't I grow? And you watch their content and it's like, the content's not good, you know? That's frankly it sometimes. That's the baseline. If you can identify that you find your own content boring, that's really good, because some people go into making videos without really understanding what makes an entertaining video and just maybe perceiving it like, I'm doing YouTube and this is great, and not realizing that other people watching may not find it interesting. So use that as a starting basis. You've identified that it's boring. What's boring about it, right? You know, put it into a bullet list and then do opposites or experiment and try other things. That's going to be enough obsidian for us. So yeah, having a little bit of self-criticism is a good way to push yourself in the right direction, I guess. You know, healthy self-criticism. Don't beat yourself up. You're just trying. Howdy, HU is here. Subscribe to Amazon Prime. Howdy, HU. Thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription, and I hope you enjoy the stream. iLoveCat says, yeah, I know. Boring voice Asumi is one of them. Oh, hitting me in the feels. Cuplex says, I would hope you can do some... Ooh. Ah, it got moved here. I like that. I didn't realise it was in... Well, actually, no, it wasn't. It used to be behind the wall over there. That might be an incorrect synchronization. Although, didn't I put this portal here? I don't know what's going on. Let's go back through it. This might go to Ren's log. I've got a feeling this is going to go to Ren's log 1. Right, so we do have a portal problem at spawn. That is quite alright. We will figure that out. Maybe in this stream we'll go and figure that out. I don't know. We'll have to wait until we renovate that area. Also, is there like a Logfella banner design? I am so, while I'm streaming, going to go to Planet Minecraft. Okay. You know, you watch, keep an eye on my inventory screen, peeps. Then I'm going to search in the banner department for axe. Yes. Cool. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick flick through. Okay, so the problem with the ones that I'm looking at is that they are using... Oh, there's so many designs. I know that one's going to use a golden apple. I think oh, that one's really good. Hello. Hello. We're going to make a banner together today, peeps. I didn't know this was part of what we were doing. There's an advert on the screen, and it's muted. I'm glad that it's muted. Oh, what just happened? Where'd the max go? Let's go make one for Ren. Right now, you know. It's not like my inventory's full of items, and it's going to be a hassle. Can I put some ender pearls in there? No. Okay. Anyway. We need wool as well. And a crafting bench. And sticks. I don't have the sticks. Okay, this got complicated. One of the most original names for your boots ever, says the Bang Boom Me. Asuma's boots! The originality is through the roof. I never would have thought. I never would have known. Okay, let's go put this here. Enough of the silliness. Hi, I'm trying to open you. I found your least popular video, says Vinstry. I mean, technically, one of them is the least popular, right? Like the one with the least amount of views. I wonder what that is. Probably one from when I first started, I'm guessing. Right, so this thing wants a lime base, but I think I'm going to remix this a bit, and we're going to start off with a black base. Please. There might be a reason why it's like that. It uses a fade. This thing is really simple. So much so I wonder if we can make it a little bit fancier. So I'm going to goof around a bit. Why does it use a fade? It's completely unnecessary. I'm going to keep this nice and simple. Actually, no. I'm just going to experiment real quick with this layer. Oh, it'll do that, won't it? Unless I put it there. So, yeah, maybe there is like an additional little tweak I could make to kind of give this thing a bit more atmosphere. With or without? I think we'll go with. Nah, actually, no, we're going to... Okay, let's make this banner, right? You're sick of X waffling. What is he looking at? What is he talking about? So we need to make our banner first of all. Then we need to make an additional... Well, I made the right amount. I don't know what just happened there. I've managed to completely confuse myself, but I've made 4 banners. Good. That's what I needed, funny enough. Right. Oh, some of you watching are like, this buffoon, why is he always getting confused? All you're doing is crafting, X. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3 of those. And 1, 2, 3 of these. Then we need 1 ink sac and vines. We just keep needing stuff. I should have lots of vines. I stocked up on them the other day. Ah, where are the vines? I know where they are. Let's wander over to another area on the server. Can I ask you a question, says Bev Star Runner. You can ask me a question. Is it about the banner we're making? X, just an idea for the end build. The Super Dragon Balls and Super Shenron from Dragon Ball Super. I don't know what any of that is. Uka Shari says, hey X, just an idea. Oh wait, literally the same message. How have I managed to read that twice? Vinistry says, Blight Castle 11 Into the Nether, published on July 23rd, is your least popular one. Blight Castle 11. Blight Castle, is that was a custom map with Cube Hamster, right? That makes sense. That's a oh, I don't have vines here. Oh, now I'm gonna get caught out by baddies at night time. I started doing some like let's plays where you play for a map, and I played one with Cube Hamster. So yeah, that's not surprising, but I don't do that anymore. And yeah, for a while there I started doing stuff like Subar Style and other puzzle maps, Twisted Logic, Final Fantasy, which actually I ended up unlisting because I couldn't finish the series, so it was too difficult for me. Good morning, Jolkit. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Apparently we're about to hit 1,000 viewers. Thank you everyone for tuning in. X, there is a banner review on Planet Minecraft. You should use that one. Well, I don't think a banner of me would make much sense over at Ren's Log Emporium or whatever he's calling it. Neon Gaming says, OX, since I woke up in time for your stream and I'm thinking about it, I finally got a chance to see your banner video. Just wanted to say your banners look great. Thanks. Thanks. So I basically go onto Planet Minecraft and search for stuff and then tweak and change and adapt and update, and it's really good. I find I'm very bad at getting the starting bit down, you know, like trying to, oh, what elements can I use to make this? But I'm not bad at like remixing and tweaking and, you know, sort of adjusting something to get it looking a little better. That's my strength. Anyway, so we're going to put this here and create that. Very cool. Then we are going to put our diamond inflection across the top, right? It's almost looking like an axe. And then we're simply going to do this. And now it looks like a diamond axe. Oh, let's clone it as well. Now what we could also do is put some additional fade on this, but didn't look that good. That's great. That works. There you go. If Ren comes back through there again, I think he'll be a happy chappy seeing that. That is excellent, says Bev Star Runner. You were waiting so long to say that, weren't you? You were waiting so long to say that. Oh, we got a noise in the ear. I should get the banner off my screen, shouldn't I? Let's get my stream setup restored to normal so I can see who that was. Oh, we had a few. The Team Onion. Team Onion 06, thank you for subscribing. The Vixen 38 for 2 months. Thank you ever so much for the support, peeps. And Sally Ann 123 for 41 months. Saying good morning, X. Thanks for the 7 years of content. Keep doing what you are doing, please. Sally Ann, can you believe it? It's pretty much 7.5 at this point. That is crazy. 7.5. Thank you ever so much. I appreciate your support, and I hope you continue enjoying what we do here. So this has got to go back into my backpack, and that's it. We're out of here. My backpack is that one. Organised. We are organised. I like being organised. Where were we going with all of this obsidian? That is the real question, right? To another place where there is bummers. Bummers? Oh, that is amazing, where there are banners. I was literally reading a message from Grey Derp saying, there is a Mumbo banner, and my brain managed to assimilate that all into bummers. Peeps, we're going to where there are bummers. What kind of place is this? Goodness me. A Mumbo banner. Do you know what? You know what? I want to look up this Mumbo banner now. I'm going to go look it up quickly, peeps, right? Bear with me a second. Stare at the portal. Admire its beauty. Let's go to banners and type in Mumbo. I wonder how good this looks. Ah, that's kind of weird. Okay, there's ones with the suit. Yeah, so basically I can make a suit for Mumbo. Maybe we'll come back to that idea later on. I didn't really think of doing this in a live stream because it means you have to end up just like staring at the screen for a bit while I do bannery stuff that you can't see. X, what is the website you're using for banners, says Icy Lighting? We're using Planet Minecraft. Excuse me, bit of a burp there. Whew. Right, I'm going to have to make some concrete. Ren might also have a little bit lying around here and there. You probably won't mind me pinching it. But I don't know. He used to have loads of shulker boxes somewhere in this area. Maybe it's all sort of tidied up and done now. Let's check out the yellow room and see if he hooked that up. There's some sea pickles there. Wonder who put those down, eh? So this one takes us down. Cool. There, this is what I was talking about. Look. You see, we'll pinch a little bit of this from Ren and it will make our life easy. He won't mind. Ren's a sport. Let's looks like it's just that. I wonder if he knows these are here. Like, what if he left them behind? It was Etho, says Exomba. How do you know? How do you know it was Etho? Why does everyone know he's a salmon ghost? I don't get it. Okay, so we got yellow sorted out, and we have actually no red, although we got that, and we got lime. So we would just need red and green, really. Let's go see if he leaves them in each of the sections. Have we got shulker boxes? No. Big fat no. Man, this tunnel looks cool. Distractions. Let's get back to building this portal, right? So what we're going to do is shape these up so they're a little prettier to look at. I actually might just leave that pretty much as is on that side. Let's pull those two out. Raise this up a bit higher. And I think then we're just going to bring them out so it's like 2. If we do that, if we do this, we want it to look like it's 2 all the way down, like it does there. Okay. So then we'll go up, and it'll be like that. We should probably put carpets on top of it. Yeah, that is how we're going to play it on the outside. So now the entrances are a little bit bigger, but the portals will take up the space in the middle. Then from the inside, we are going to put the portal, obsidian into the corners so it looks a little bit cleaner here. I think that'll work, peeps. I think that'll work. You can check the page for it on Asuma's site to see which mobs and specific percentages are, says Comic Girl. I assume you're replying to a message in chat, and we're talking about more mob head drops. Build the portal in the aquarium, says Spice. Well, I spoke to Ren, and he was pretty cool with the idea of having it right here. Didn't mention putting it anywhere else, so we'll stick to that. And that'll work, I hope. Comic Girl says that's correct. Good to know. Oh, that's the wrong... Hey! That's the wrong one. Blaze Junkie says Yorkshire tea is god level tea. Do you know, I've only had Yorkshire tea decaf and it wasn't all that. It was, I don't know, something funky. The thing is, my Twinings decaf tea is also a little bit funky. I think the decaf, the decaffeination process does something to the flavour. Okay, that'll be the portals in place. Now we need a good old bit of flint and steel, don't we? Flint and steel action. I think the HRN is my favourite ongoing project on Hermitcraft 6, says Sadie Cat. I like it too. I haven't done anything HRN in a while. Maybe I should look up like a line that I could focus on. You know? Like a spot I could go and help out with. So do we have lime? We have lime galore. And it's going to be nice and easy to place. Oh, and we've got to remove 2 blocks at the front. That's important. And we've got to do that with red as well. It's actually supposed to go a block higher. Okay, so we did lime with our own supply. The blue is Wren's. And we got yellow, but didn't we already do yellow? Not quite. Not quite. Got to put in a few more blocks. It does lose a little bit of its openness now. It does feel like a big old box in the middle of the area, but I think we get away with it. Let's also grab some wool. We're going to put some carpets on top of this thing. Okay, but first we've got to do, what was it, red? Just got to do red? Ah, look. No, that's correct. Just got to do red. And I have a bunch of stuff that hasn't been used yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we need 11 red. X, mind telling us why you have put the IP there, says Anne May. Put the IP where? Is this Somnus? Holy rabies, it's been a while, says Yamifari. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go put this in some water, basically. That's where we've got to put it. Also, Chaotic Puppetry is here, resubscribed for 4 months. Chaotic Puppetry, thank you ever so much for your 4 months of support. I appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying the stream here. Look, it's like someone broke the window and then placed the blocks to the side. That's what it looks like to me. HRN has the best view, says Evax. It's got a wonderful view, hasn't it? Is Minecraft still up and running, says Vinistry. I have no idea. I have no idea. It's been years and years. It's kind of sad how all of that fell apart. That was magical back in the day. That was the sort of origin of SMP becoming a like a YouTuber multiplayer playing with friends experience, you know. I remember before that there were none that I was aware of. There was no people looking at multiplayer like you could have this kind of level of fun with it. And then yeah, Minecraft happened, and now these kind of servers are everywhere. Well, everywhere, you know. They're popular or whatever. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And what other colours we got? We've got those 1, 2, 3, 4. And yellow's the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Show weeds, right? And take care of this. So I can place it off the side of that block, and then super pain in the butt time. Okay, actually I can place it off the side of that. That works out pretty well. Okay. Minecraft and Yogscast used to be magic, says Becca loves pandas. Yes. Yeah, Yogscast did do multiplayer, didn't they? But it was never, if I remember correctly, it was never proper survival. I don't know. I've watched bits of the Yogscast. For me, like my classic Minecraft watching is Doc and Efo. And through them Minecraft. But I didn't really catch the Yogscast thing. I went back and watched some of it and thought it was hilarious. But I was never like there at the time, I guess. But I was aware of them the whole time I was doing this stuff. Right, there we go. Stop some spawns over there. Job well done. We're doing our bit, peeps. We're doing our bit. Is there room for this in here? I'm just going to throw them away. And that's our backpack. Okay, we can pick that up and get out of here. We've got to drop off some materials for Ren, which I think he left in the yellow side, funny enough. Yogscast was weirdly produced, but it was my first Minecraft watching experience, not strictly survival. Yeah. Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't. My classic Minecraft watching was Sefbling, Datalist, and the person that made the mod Red Power back in the pre-Piston days. Wow. Going way back now. We're telling our way back stories today by the sounds of it. Willy the Kids. I unlisted all of the Factorio. You can still watch it. It's just unlisted on my channel. I decided I wasn't going to continue the series, and I didn't want it sitting around. Kind of sucky, but didn't manage my time very well, and been unable to really dedicate the time I wanted to do that. Becca says, "Those were the days, huh?" You know, yes and no. I think nostalgia is dangerous. I don't know. For me, sometimes nostalgia can be a bit much. I like to like live for today and plan for tomorrow. Like, be present, but be thinking about what's next and enjoying everything that comes your way. I try not to get caught too much in like trying to resurrect something cool that happened, or you know, what would be that yearning? No. Sort of, you know, mourning. I don't know what the right words are really, but being stuck in a place where you're sort of like depressed in some way by how something good is gone. Like, I think you gotta cherish that stuff and then make plans for like what's next, what's new, and keep enjoying, keep moving forward. And while things are happening, enjoy them, and don't be thinking about like don't be doing something and thinking like what's the next thing, you know? Like, enjoy every moment is essentially how I think. Melancholy, Asuma says, Anisha. Yeah, probably melancholy. That word's a bit of a flexible one, I find. Like, different people use it in different ways. As no surprise is how most words and stuff work, right? So yeah, I just think don't get caught up in some kind of feelings that make you feel bad about something that was once good. You want to reapproach those things with good feelings. But, you know, part of what helps with that is moving forward a lot. Right, I think we might start off with something that I know is going to be relatively simple, which is bringing a path around to this spot. I just, you know, I'm looking at this area, and we've got to juggle putting in more platforms, transitioning some areas, and introducing some new ideas, and it's all a little bit tricky. It actually helps if I get my camera count on here, so that's what I'll do. Hopefully peeps will be able to make some strides with our platforms and what's going on here. There's also a couple of little monuments I wanted to make as well. So we've got a noise in the ear from Red Skimmer subscribing. Red Skimmer, thank you ever so much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate your support, and I hope you have a good time hanging out. Sadie Cat says, "Huh, I actually needed that advice today. Thanks." Awesome. Well, if you know, that's great that it does something for you in my words there. Fox Kid says, "I love that philosophy, if it's the right word, going from super depressed and stuff and being in what I call a rut, to just wake up and face whatever challenges you have, and once you overcome them, well then they're done." Yeah, yeah, I like what you said there. It makes it sound a little bit like a flip of a... Why isn't Minecraft loading? Ah, jeez, not Bedrock Edition. It makes it sound like a bit of a flip of a switch. I think if you have depression or feelings that are making you sad, like, you shouldn't just ignore them. Like, they probably mean something, but sometimes it's just the way in which you think and feel about things. You frame your day, you choose to engage in particular ways of thinking that can sort of shape your mood. And so if something's going on where it you know, that doesn't matter. Oh, what have I done here? I'm doing all the things wrong because I'm talking. I'm just being a complete wally right now. Great. Well done. Well done, me. Let's get rid of it. Peeps, we're having technical difficulties. The technical difficulties are called Asuma. It starts with an X, it ends with an A, and it's a pain in the butt. Let's get onto this server. Is it even loading back up? It is. Good. Oh, jeez! The sound of witches. We just got away from this place. We don't want to come back here. Eye break, says Bev Starrunner. What a great time for an eye break. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to look away from the screen. I ain't looking away from the screen right now because I'm trying to fix the stream. But you could take an eye break. It's one of those parts of the stream where I encourage good health. Drink water. Open a window. Do it all at once. Okay? Lean out of your window, drinking water and blinking. And people will think you're a right old nutter. Whew. Oh, I needed that water. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's teleport over to me. Let's get up in the sky here a little bit. So, we kind of want to have a path going underneath the beacon, coming up around through this space, which I think means that we can probably introduce a little bit of a different block palette around there. Now, we've done a lot of stone, we've done our grass, and we've done our sandy over on this side. We need like a final bit, and I want that to be like a muddy one, so it's gonna have to happen in this area if anywhere. And we want to put in a couple of bases as well as this thing. I think might get rebuilt. Now I've got some tweets of ideas people sent to me. I'm just gonna have a quick check of them again. So that can stay the same, and the other one, oh, I'm not even sure if I'm going to build that. Right, so I don't think I need to worry about too much other than our bases. Okay, good. Gun Rover's resubscribed for 19 months in a row. Gun Rover, thank you ever so much for resubscribing. I don't know if I already read that out or not. If I did, I'm sorry. I've read it out again. Right, I think what we should do is put a base here and a base playing off of... This is probably too narrow. How wide are these things? What's the narrowest one we've done so far and put something on? We've got that, but this is narrower technically, but we haven't built anything on it. That's about 15 blocks across. This is... yeah, if we use what's in front of it, we could probably build a very small type just about there. Uh-oh. There be things spawning. Now, can I switch? I can't switch my... yeah, I can switch my scene if I do it right. Quickly now. Let's get in a bed. Hey, that worked. Cool. Build a mob switch is spice. Nah, I'm not going to build a mob switch. I'm working on the area here. Right. Okay, creepers be gone, basically. And Enderman, don't move where I am. Right, back to the other one. That didn't work, did it? Hey X, do you like or hate massages? You know what? I never used to like them, but I've had a few... oh, I can see a creeper behind me. I've had a few because of my shoulder, and they're not actually so bad. Okay, there we go. Right. So, we could try and squeeze it in the corner there, and I don't think it will look so good. So, a big one right there, and then another one in this space, and then that's pretty much going to be it for all of the tower locations or their bases, and then we've got to start building up the towers. So, one thing I would like to do is keep the height in this area, yet I think it's going to look kind of funky because our garden area here is kind of level with all of this. And I'm not sure what the best way to include some height here is. I really don't know. Problem is, because I'm streaming, I feel this constant pressure to talk, and I think it detracts from the ability to think and like experiment or like follow your thoughts with what you're seeing. I always find like this is the time for grinding and not for making these sorts of decisions, basically. Now, I would like to introduce some particular blocks into this palette. These two right here. I need to go sort out all this stuff in my inventory as well. We've got a noise in the ear from Anonymous Cheerer. Anonymous Cheerer, thank you ever so much for the cheers and the bits. I appreciate the support, and I hope that you enjoy the stream. By the way, I need to switch back, right? because we're on this one now. Glad I noticed that before everyone called me a derp. Excuse me. Burpity burp 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 me today. I haven't even eaten yet. I'm on a fast. Won't be able to eat until I've working out. That's okay. That's amazing English right there. Until I've working out, peeps. What am I looking for? There's nothing I'm looking for. I came here to clear my inventory. I think I might take this one with me because it's got clay and stuff in it. What's all that redstone for us as while Max plays? Who knows? Shops, projects, things that need redstone, I guess. Okay, obsidian's probably going to stay in my inventory. We could put glass in the glass chest. I can throw away those sticks. We are just doing the routine management of inventory. It's very important to do this. Just keep on top of everything. Glass back here. Wait, we've got this gravel. Nice. Okay, now everything's looking a little bit cleaner for me to work with, right? And that's important. So, like I said, we want some coarse dirt, which is made with dirt and gravel, right? I just spent time throwing away dirt. I just walked. How do we make coarse dirt again? Am I really doing this? I'm really doing this, peeps. Oh, goodness me. Okay, we're also going to need some of this for making the brown powder. So we need the dye and the sand. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. X, describe your voice. My voice are vibrations, making their way into your eardrums. Who knows? Log on the build team, says Spice. Jeez. That's not what I want you to do. That's not what I want you to do. That doesn't make any sense. Let's go get some dirt. It's 2:50 AM and I can't sleep, so thankfully there's an Asuma stream, says Too Small Angry Ogre. You know, you really should be sleeping. If it's 2:50 AM, that's not healthy. Does anyone know why he doesn't make LPMT videos anymore, says Ariel Packer. Well, I did explain it in the LPMT videos, but it's just the way things went. I decided to move on to other things, and it became a streaming project, and we haven't streamed it in a while. I've been meaning to, but I just don't have anything in mind as to what to do on there at the moment. What other brown block can we mix in with these? Like podzol is a thing. Podzol's easy to farm as well. I think I've literally got some podzol in one of those chests back there. You spelt Hermitcraft wrong on YouTube, says Thimuk. Okay. That podzol here. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just saw the podzol and then it made me think of it. We can get podzol by growing spruce trees, funny enough. So this could be a block in our palette. What other brown ones are there? Strip logs, says Dragon Plays. That's a really good suggestion. That is a really good suggestion. I once watched your playthrough of Game Dev Tycoon. It's amazing how different you sounded compared to now. That was an interesting playthrough. I really enjoyed doing that. That was like a big learning curve for me because I was quite new to the whole making videos thing, and we did a series on a different game. It was an interesting little thing. I Love Cats is here with cheers and bits saying, Hermitcraft. We're on the Hermitcraft server. Jeez. Jeez, cats. Thank you ever so much for the support, buddy. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying the stream. Hope you are. And thank you for the cheers and bits. Let's wander around again. So we're going to have to build some sort of like muddy terrain coming off the ground here. I feel like it's better to start on this side because I don't know what to do over here. This is the hardest bit to look at. Like, I'm not sure how we're going to transition. But when I look at the other wall, it becomes a little bit clearer. A vision comes to mind. I think we're going to need some logs here as well. And maybe not logs actually. Maybe clay. Let's get our terracotta out. Maybe some of this, because we use it a lot and it makes sense. It's part of the building style here. Could use a little bit of brown terracotta from time to time, right? Let's go grab a bunch of that. And then in here, grab this. And that's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Bam. Cool. Alright then, so we're going to grab our shovel. And we're going to start over on this side. And we're just going to tear into it a few blocks. And we're going to tear into some of this stone as well. And we've got a beacon here, that helps. So first layer of stone definitely going to go. And then the second layer as well. So I just had the weirdest hankering to play Dungeon Keeper. Just out of nowhere I just started seeing Dungeon Keeper in my head. The brain is a weird place. Schmelly is here, doing cheers, throwing the bits. I literally read it as Schmelly. So I apologise if I'm getting that wrong. Thank you ever so much. Appreciate the cheers and bits. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Anne May says, everyone blame you if you don't make good tea. Is that so? What's the worst thing about being British, says Slicer Nice? My teeth are yellow. Oh, that's a classic. Okay, we're gonna knock this back one more again. Actually, I think some bushes in and amongst the dirt might be a good idea. Regular dirt as well as coarse dirt we're gonna use here. Okay, so we've put down a bit of a foundation for us to start placing our block palette. And the question is, how many blocks in do I want to build our first bit of support? I think in line with here. So let's rip out all of this and then we'll put our first bits of support on here. Hey X, like the atmosphere of your vids and streams, says Snurrick. I'm glad you like the atmosphere. I like the choice of word there. I think this calls for a trip to Dirty Deeds, says Spice. For all the dirt that I've got too much dirt, don't I? Okay, so somewhere around this area we could have some pillars of support, like holding back. Actually, I think it needs to come a little bit further forward, but it'll hold back materials on the other side. And we're not actually going to go that high up either, because this terrain's a little bit too high. So we start off with just 3 blocks between each one. Then we don't really need to worry about too much here. I think maybe we'll even just end it there rather than trying to bring it parallel to the path all the time. Do you consider to collaborate with Grian or Sherlock Grian, says Wild Max Plays. I'm not very good at sorting out the whole collaboration stuff. I'm just going to do my thing and throw ideas at people, but not much bounces back. Right, let's get over there and place down some blocks. So obviously we're going to be doing this, right? We need slabs. We need slabs in here. Ah, spruce. Spruce slabs. We need spruce. Spruce is the juice and we need it. I'm going to minimize my camera count. Cool. Can you imagine if this whole time I'd been using the camera count? I'd left it on. That'd be crazy. Someone in chat would have told me. There's no way that it could have gone on for that long. Okay, I'm going to borrow this chest for all of that right now. And that. Okay, what did I say? Spruce slabs? We might have some already prepared. We've got dark oak. Can we use a mix of both? And then we've got this. Spruce slab. Wonderful. Let's go over there and build. Hey X, have you considered building a new shop, and what would it be? Says Woeat G. I have not considered a new shop because I do not know what it would be. I don't know. I haven't really thought about building a shop at the present moment in time. Just working on our other projects. Right, so let's get a little bit of... Yeah, we're definitely going to need slabs in here, right? But where and when is sort of the question. So what I really wanted this for is to bring in the bumpiness, right? What other brown texture are we going to use? I know there's more. Strip logs. See, this is why we need a bigger hotbar in this game, I'm telling you. What happened to all that clay that I made that was brown? I literally can't see it. Where'd my brown clay go? Hang on, we made brown terracotta. Stairs, says Red Skimmer. Yeah. Red Skimmer even. Yeah, that would have been one, right? Where on earth did they go? I didn't accidentally put it in there. What is going on? We totally made... Did I put it back in here? It's gone. In your hotbar. Oh, why am I so... What a derp! Oh my goodness me. Why can't I pretty much looked at everywhere but the hotbar. Oh, jeez. Jeez! Yeah, it's a bit harsh. I think I don't know where that's going to be used, but it might get used. Let's check out our... these things when they're stripped. Where's the other one? Okay, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was a log. I thought I'd put a log there. Okay, strip logs. I think the dark oak one works a little bit nicer, so we'll use that one. Okay, let's shimmy that out of there then. So, cyan terracotta is going to come back here. Now we need to make it feel like this is holding up whatever is behind it. So we're going to need another material, which might be stone bricks. And probably means that this is going to be the conclusion. So it's just going to be 3 rows of blocks and then varying different amounts of height on them. So over here, we'll make this bit dip down low. We definitely need some stairs in here. I think I might skip on using that texture. I think we're just throwing in a bit too much if we do that. So we need some spruce stairs. We've got to make use of these logs. I think we need to be careful when we use them though, because we don't want to use the side of the texture, just the top like that. Maybe not like this. Maybe we'll go for... So I'm going to end up using these so frequently because they're quite nice. Being half slabs, you want to use them to grade the terrain quite often, right? Let's go there and put in another one of these. And then we've got to have like a bit of a dip down here at the front. So we'll do a 2-block dip. We'll have a log going in the other direction. Bit of a slab there. Okay, I'm going to put this here. Put that up here. Let's actually double up on that. It's kind of alright. It's kind of okay. We definitely need to get stairs in here. And maybe just think about what material is going to be the more dominant one here. Because I think there's just a little too much going on. It's not quite looking that consistent. Dark oak is too dark. The other things are good. Yes, I agree. Anicia, I agree. So, dark oak slabs. Rejected! Sorry, I didn't really need to say it like that, did I? I'm hurting their feelings now. Poor little dark oak slabs. Let's bring in the spruce. And we know that we're not using the spruce strip log. Let's convert that and chuck it in here for inventory space. And we've got a strip dark log that we need to use. Right, that's good. I think we've got all that we need now to build it up all the way across. Did you ever play Fortnite, says Grey Derp? I did not. I even downloaded it for free and never played it. Toby That Maybe is here subscribing with Amazon Prime. Toby That Maybe, thank you ever so much for subscribing. I appreciate your support. Hope you are enjoying the stream. And the Vixen38 is here saying with the cheers and the bits, saying it's 6 AM here. Getting up this hour to watch you gives me the same giddy feeling like when I used to get up in the wee hours of the morning to watch Saturday morning cartoons. Does this happen to anyone else? Fascinating. Yeah, the Saturday morning cartoons is a like a very American thing. I remember, I think it was Joe Hills did a whole episode on it in one of his fantastic Hermitcraft episodes. Ren the Diggity Dog. Never see Ren online at this time of day. Jeez. Jeez. Whew, my voice. Yeah, getting the feelings, says Momba. Ah. Well, it's nice to know that you enjoy it. In whatever way you enjoy it. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the Vixen. I appreciate it. Also, getting up at 6 in the morning. Good on you. Productive start to the day right there. Okay, so I look at this bit and I kind of feel like that should be down a block. And I think it's alright having it clump up and lump up into the top here. But that's actually sort of detracting a little bit from what we're trying to achieve, I feel like. So let's pick the right block here. Again, the spruce wood's maybe just a little bit too common here, is what I'm thinking. And also, thinking about what Scar says about making these sorts of builds, it does kind of make sense to bunch some textures together so they have a little bit more presence in the same area. So you want to create like more of a vein effect. And we've kind of just managed to do that there. No, I did try and put you the other direction. Let's flatten it out a little bit now. So for the next couple of things here, we're going to get real flat, which is going to make sense going over to this corner, I think. Let's throw that in there. Okay, so we haven't grouped up many of these together before. Let's do a little grouping of 4 like that. Maybe we have a bit of slabbage just here. And then I'm going to rip these 2 blocks out and continue with that powder coming around there. It's kind of working, kind of working. We did want to make more use of the stairs, so a little bit of spruce all lumped together here. And we're going to bring in coarse dirt this time. And then a little patch of this. So it's starting to look a little bit too uniform maybe. Let's break it up. Maybe bring in a bit more coarse dirt there. And let this wind round into this area. Are we getting the vibes from this? Is this working? I think it's working. I think it's working, peeps. X build with shulker box. What, use the brown shulker box? Possibly. X, it looks a bit artificial, mixing more organic blocks like dirt. Oh yeah, I've completely neglected regular dirt, haven't I? Also, we need to throw in some details like, not grass, but you know, dead bushes would probably look really good here. We need to find those sorts of blocks. We have skipped on the regular dirt. Whoopsie. I think what I want to do now, let's put the dirt underneath there. Yeah, the dirt goes in really well here. I think it's that texture, if any, that is kind of not doing it for me. As good as it was. What if that was just regular dirt, you see? That feels better. That feels a lot better. It's a nice texture, but it's not quite working as well as it could do. So we use some over here. I'm going to swap that back to normal dirt. I think it's just the fact that it's a texture you see more often that might help as well. Do you use scroll wheel or the numbers on your keyboard, says Grey Derp? I use the scroll wheel. The wood 2 blocks are higher against the grey. Look too uniform. Okay. let's get some stone bricks in. We're going to use stone bricks in this area. Building blocks would be the one. I mean, I could grab some slabs. We've got stone there. Probably got loads of stone stashed away somewhere. Not much, not much. So I guess we'll take all of that. Right, let's go place it in. Use ferns or bushes for overgrown weeds, says Spice. Yes, I kind of wanted to avoid green, but it will probably work. There's not much options, really. Oh, I guess you could use dead corals, right? That's probably a good thing to use here. Also, we're going to have to shape up this wall with some different textures as well, but for now, we're just going to put in the basics. Oh, there's a hole there. This will be higher as well. Let's do it all the way up before we take a look. I think that's quite alright. I think that is quite alright, my friends. It needs more detail, but it's going in the right direction. It really is. That stone brick wall has made it work, I think. Light grey concrete powder looks great in rocky terraformations, says Taribo. It may do, but I'm trying to keep the palette mostly brown. I want this to look like a bit of a rougher dirt-based area. Might be a good idea to throw in the occasional bit of sand, just because we got all one colour on one side and different colour over there. Anyway, what we'll do now is have this. I might just tear out this entire block, because I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but if I leave it as an open space, it might give me some inspiration. Well, now we've got more dirt placing. To think, some of these dirt blocks will go back in the exact same spot again, basically. Sweet, alright, there we go. And then I guess, same thing again. Rip out some more. And we got a noise in the ear. Toby that maybe has subscribed to Amazon Prime. I got a thing, I did actually read that one out before. I haven't forgotten that one actually. Now that I say it out loud again, it seems to make sense. And we got Pex773. Pex, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Appreciate your support. It makes a difference, and I thank you for doing that. Trapdoors and buttons, says North MC. Yeah. Some spruce buttons would work in there. You see, y'all are giving me some ideas, and I appreciate that. That's fantastic. I am trying to just stay on one thing at a time, because look how much of my inventory and hotbar it takes up just to do a small little thing. This is why this game needs better inventory management. You need to... Oh, I've done a derp there. You need quicker access to whatever your inspiration is telling you to go, right? I don't need to spend ages sorting out this inventory full of items because I want to put a button somewhere. You know what I mean? I hope Hightail's aware of that. I hope they introduce a system where you don't have to worry too much about all these items you're carrying. You can just kind of get on with it. Okay, I want to do that just before we get too far into it, because I was, picturing that, and I think that's going to work just fine. On the corner there ain't one, that's good also. It's totally going to work, I reckon. Totally going to work. And now what we've got to do is make all of this here dirt. I actually kind of want to keep some of this stone that we're about to pick up. Right, once again, my inventory is cursing me since my shulker boxes are all full up. I think we're just going to dump some stuff off in here now. Do I have dirt for my hotbar? I'm not sure that I do. I can go in there. That's a little bit better, I guess. Someone on Psycraft made a mod that makes shulker boxes into backpacks, says Iceberg. I've done that here on Hermitcraft. We didn't even need a mod for it. Just keep it in your inventory and then put it on the ground. Okay. All you needed was an anvil. Rename it to backpack. Cats the Best says, I don't think more hotbar space is aesthetically pleasing. Well, they added that and it weren't too difficult. I mean, one extra slot would be fine. Yeah, maybe quite a few wouldn't, but you can scroll through them. I really think we don't need to stick to this purist idea of it's the way the game should be or something. Like, it's time to get smart. Let's enable people to do more with this game. That's what I think. Yeah, so we're going to be able to bring the dirt around this side. I was actually going to put a slab right there. So now we've got suggestions in chat that we need to assume avoid 2018. You know, typing away, hitting the keyboard, pressing enter as well as many times as you can. Just going to get banned. You just wasted your own energy. Jeez, wasted your own energy there. Like the hotbar, 1-3, you can quickly go between. I love the idea of that. I love the idea of when you open up your inventory, there's like multiple hotbar bars and you can shuffle them around while you're building. That'd be fantastic. Let's go ahead and grab these buttons. I'm going to put 4 of them in. Trapdoors was the other idea, right? Trapdoors, yeah, I think trapdoors good. The problem is trapdoors will look like trapdoors, I think. These might also look better on particular blocks. Like it might look better to have it on a spruce one already. That can kind of work. Maybe 1 or 2 stone ones on there. Maybe even some dark oak. I think dark oak is a little too dark. Let's put that brown terracotta away. We never used that. And what else are we trying to grab here? Use some note blocks for a little bit of structure, says Bevstar Runner. That's what I'm trying not to do. I'm looking for the natural, alright? Looking for the more naturistic. Like, am I even allowed to put grass down on other blocks? I don't think you are. Oh. I kind of don't mind that. Oh, wow. So we put it on dirt and coarse dirt. I kind of thought I really wouldn't like that. Just a couple of bits, just to break it up. I think that actually works pretty well. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. We're figuring it out, peeps. We're figuring it out, and we're making it happen. Let's have a little bit of a build-up in this area. I'm going to throw together some blocks across the front here. When I say build-up, we're going to conclude just there, but that'll be pretty much the end of it, I think. So we'll have a slab there, and then we'll come back down level by the time around the corner. Alright, so I'm going to continue that into that space. Then we're going to go with a little lump of coarse dirt. Over here, regular dirt. Can I get away with that? Now that it all opens up, I'm not so sure like where to go with it. This doesn't quite feel right to me. That feels a little bit better. In fact, I think I might just leave it like that. It's all a bit flat now, isn't it? Do we get away with that? Does that work? It needs something on it. It probably just needs things built on top of it now. Like it's a little bit of a shipping area or something. Add a pond with algae coming out of it, says Spice. Don't know about a pond, but something needs to go here. I'm going to do something a little bit different than usual. Because I'm not done with that. What I'm going to do is make us a chest. And this chest is just going to be for what we're doing right there. So all of those materials that are part of that project get to go back in there. Then anything else is like fair game for other stuff now. Cool. We're going to go on top of this thing next. Ugh, if I could jump there. And just level it down. because the player is going to be walking around somewhere at this height, so we don't need it to be so tall. Add a button or maybe the occasional amount of dirt, says Square Rat. Well, yeah, we'll get something in that space. Maybe a button or two. Your mini blocks might give it good variation. Yeah, I've not really been using those. Maybe it's time to invest in them. Who knows? I've avoided those so far. I mean, I know people are expecting me to use them, but I wasn't terribly fussed about those mini blocks. I thought they were really cool for people that use them, but I wasn't one of those people that use them, so I suggested it to the other hermits. There was a lot of back and forth about should we or should we not use it, and but I was never fussed. I just, you know, thought it was cool. It should be given a try. Expert dead bushes and mini blocks, is even Swan. Yeah, we said about dead bushes before, plenty of times. That'll be one to do in this area. Very satisfying, right there. How far are we going in? To about here? Mushrooms, says Fox Kid. Yeah, they're brown. They'll probably work. I think the idea was originally to build with the terrain a little bit more and build with the height of it, but I have really cut into lots of it, but it's fine. It's all turning out good. Got a lot of good feedback on this garden as well, by the way. Right, now I think all we need to do with this platform is bring it out by one more and then have it turn its corner. Or would the next one be the corner? These are smaller sections than what we usually do, so let's say we go 1, 2, 3 and then 1, 2, 3. It'll literally come all the way up to there. I'm not sure how I feel about that. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And there goes all of my stone bricks for now. Let's go get some more. Philip Wren says, what are you building? We're working on our Tower Bay project. Man, those towers right there, they look glorious. Python's... If anyone needs some encouragement to get on with their project, Python needs some encouragement, peeps. Tweet at him. Tell him the towers look amazing, you want to see more. They're awesome. And I love how they're in direct contrast to what I got on my side. Like, over there you got like the quartz area, and then over here you got like the dark area. It's cool. There's like a light and dark dynamic going on. It's awesome. And that happened by accident, I guess. Happy accident. What were we looking for? Stone. Did I collect any a moment ago? I did. I thought I did. Let's make a bunch of those. I really like the look you have going on with your builds, says Square Rat. I'm glad you do. I like it as well. It's been a lot of time and effort put into this whole project. It's still got a long way to go, but putting in those towers was really important. That gave me a real kick. That was like, okay, there's one over there, now there's two here. This is going to be good. We're going to build another tower real soon as well, I'm sure. So we need more cyan, terracotta. Let's grab some cyan from over here. It's not enough really, is it? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cyan terracotta, wonderful. Do you like UHC? Says Shadow Blaster. You know, I do like UHCs, but I just haven't played one in ages. I've fallen out of the habit of doing those. They were great when we first did them as a group on Hermitcraft. Proper suspenseful. Right. Oh. Have I got it wrong over here? Apparently I have. And we'll have one over here as well. So let's step back, let's get a feel for it. I think, yeah, we're going to have to put some sort of elements in front of this thing, but that's pretty good. That's going to work. We're going to figure out a way to transition these two areas. And now we can think about what we're doing in the next space. Let's get the camera count up here. Excuse me. There we go. It goes a little bit close to where I was going to put the next base. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So the next base is going to be here, this area. So that one might have to be made to be a little bit smaller. Now it's got 3 middle sections on the right. If we did the same over here, it would cut off somewhere around there. So it might just be that that thing gets smaller overall. In fact, it will definitely get a little bit smaller. So we can either nestle the platform into this spot or shimmy it more to the left. I think I'm more inclined to move it to the left a little bit, but we haven't figured out this coastal area just yet. But it is going to end with the sand. I also need to come back here and clean up that podzol, don't I? Look at this. This turned out great ages ago. Whew. Ooh. Oh, cactus farming. Someone be farming the cactus. Okay, I'm kind of abusing the camera count a little bit now. Look at this whole area. This is going to be great. I hope Python builds loads more towers on his side. And we end up with just this crazy dynamic of light and dark. It's looking good though. I will say, I feel like the grass in this area ain't so interesting. Maybe when we properly build the top of this, it'll look a bit better. But there's going to be a tower there. But now we're introducing some brown roughness. Maybe that'll extend through this area. Who knows? Ren's Nitro UHC is fun. Would love to see you play sometime, X. Eva, I'll have to ask about that. Okay, what am I doing? Pressing buttons. There we go. Also, I need to minimize my camera count. So, we're going to figure out what's going on over here. We are. That's what we're going to do. I don't know what's going on over here. This needs to go that way a little bit, that's for sure. Two more. We can certainly bring this path out to there. These are in sections of 5. And then we have this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be in line with this block, I think, somewhere around here. And then we would turn that into a corner, perhaps. It does need to come a little bit further across. I'm going to maybe not focus on that bit first. So looking at my camera count, we're going to build up the dirt in the corner so this thing can start a little bit higher than the last base. And I really do want to get it over on this side. Okay, I actually think this is a good way to go. So if I look at what I've done over there, we have the 1 and then we turn. So we've got 5, and we're going to have 1 and turn here. It's a little bit too close. If I go another 5 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going to be... Actually, I think we're going to be just fine if we do it like that. So let's double, triple count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're in line with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll have it over here. And it's going to be quite far out by the looks of it. Is this thing... Yeah, no, it's really out that far. Okay. So one's going to be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next one's going to be from here. Build it on stilts, says Bevstar Runner. Maybe I could break up the build tone or whatever you want to call it, like the established thing I'm doing for this little bit, but I wouldn't call it stilts. Maybe there's something I can do different. Let's have a look in chat. Emil Lurks says season 6 of Hermitcraft has given me so much inspiration. This is a great season, maybe the best. And Comic Girl says I agree. Some of the past seasons have builds and collabs I really enjoyed, but season 6 has been simply amazing. Hasn't it just? It's been wonderful. Okay, so this is now the corner piece, which means the next bit is going to start here. It's going to turn into the other one. And then we're going to have to count 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. It'll be in this little spot right here. And that's nice and close to the sand. So I can make the sand come up into this space, which is good. And then we can't really go another 5 because of the height. So maybe the wood just kind of gets sucked up by the sand. The terrain comes over. Who knows? But it gives us a bit of a pointer for where to lay this out. So our path is going to come to this corner, which is here. And it will be that block there that it is the corner of. So if I put a marker here or something. Just want to return to this space with the dimensions in mind. So you're seeing all the boring stuff that kind of gets cut out of the video. There's a lot of this. You just sort of have to keep looking and thinking and counting and looking at things from different angles. I hope it is at least enjoyable. Incorporate the bridge with a building across the other island, says Bevstar Runner. I was going to leave that island alone for now. I think there's like a lot on my plate with this project, so I don't want to add too much. So I'm looking at that island and I'm thinking, let's wait until everything else. Oh yeah, full slept in the bed. Not boring, it's pretty interesting, says Square Rat. Oh, I'm glad you find it interesting. Pink Fluffy Llama says, boring stuff. I thought you employed people to enjoy it for you. That one's never going to end, is it? That's just going to be our meme forever now. Oh. Okay, so we can start to prepare this terrain a little bit. By prepare, I mean that, because this is where the path ends. Maybe this path then goes up here and connects with another one. Oh, is it like literally in line with that? Oh, it's literally... Oh! Oh, that makes my heart fuzzy. Look, it just happened to be in line. I'm messing with you. It always makes you smile, though, when something like that works out. It's like, oh, this happens to line perfectly up with that. Brilliant. We'll keep that in mind, then. So there might be a path coming across there. So we'll think of that as then our sort of containment dimension. Jeez, dimension. We're going to keep it contained on that side of this wall. It'll be contained in this area, and it can only go as far out as this corner, but I didn't want it to come too close to the corner. So our next platform is sort of somewhere around where we're standing. Now, we've used stripped oak logs, we've used non-stripped logs. What other material could we use? We just decided to use stone bricks for this one here. What else could we use as the foundation for our building? Chat, what do you think? I know we've got this low latency now. It's kind of nice to know that you guys are on Hermitcraft don't just magically make awesome builds in 10 minutes, says Kingsley. Oh yeah, it takes time. Concrete. Interesting. Granite. Granite. I actually like the idea of doing that. It feels rebellious. Rebellious granite. Or bone blocks. I think bone blocks is a little too smooth for this area. Andesite would probably fit in. But I think we'll go with granite. I like the idea of that. Okay. It's got to look good. Oh, we need some of that. It's got to look good next to our terracotta, and that I will say. I think we're going to need a few of those. Oh, this inventory. Oh, this inventory. And now the inventory's better. I'm going to throw my dandelions in the river, and I'm going to make a wish. I wish for more andesite. Okay, we're going to have to... No, I should have a box of andesite somewhere. I brought some from Ren. Where is that box of andesite? I don't know. Probably back at my base, which I don't really want to go to. I guess we could take a little trip there. By the way, I can hear the follow noises in my ear. Thank you everyone for hitting follow. If you haven't done so already, be sure to do so. Get notified of when I go live here on the twitch.tv/theassumer. And we stream here quite regularly. Next stream will probably be City Skylines Monday evening, I reckon, or maybe tomorrow evening. You see, sometimes it feels like I can get away with streaming a lot, but then I notice other things, like I start to fall behind on videos a little bit. So as much as I really want to jump into our City Skylines series at the moment, I should probably be a little bit cautious. Because I streamed last night, I really had to manage my time this morning well and get things done, and Yeah, I don't mind that being extra efficient, but I don't really want to fall behind because of it. Okay, so I'm trying to grab these blocks to take back to our base. Cool. And should we fly there? Usually I just go through the nether. Go! Okay, there we go. Thank you for hitting the follow button, peeps. Appreciate you doing that. X's City Skyline's coming back, says Even Swan. It is already back. We're doing it again. Take the train. Yeah, when all the lines are finished and complete, that'll be a fun one, won't it, to take the train. Maybe be on one... Maybe one of your buildings should be Python style and build Pythons on the other side. I don't actually think that would look good because when you start to mix the contrasts and swap the elements, it's going to look a bit messier than having two defined zones. Here we go. Here we go, peeps. It's a loading. It's a loading. I can't believe we built this. Jeez, what a weird base. Whoosh. Upwards and down. Into the below. Wonderful. So, there will be a red box on the wall that we can put our redstone into. Oh look, there's loads of granite. Is that the stuff that I brought from Ren though? I've got a feeling I had loads and brought some from Ren. Let's find out if that is true. Oh jeez, I brought loads from Ren. Yeah, look, I had one here as well. Oh my goodness me, what a buffoon. Apparently I have loads of granite, and for some reason I brought a box from Ren. Well, another day, another derp. That's what I like to say. Another day, another derp. Jeez. Absolutely love your base, X, says Goose. I'm glad you like it. It's pretty much finished. There's obviously like this little back area that I haven't moved stuff around from, but that's fine. Hey, I've survival world pretty big, and I have explored all the caves and only got 24 diamonds. Can you please give me a tip? Says Real Hookie. Keep mining. Also, go to my channel and watch my How to Find Diamonds video. I dived into the science and the math, and yeah, it's like the technique of the old strip mining. Oh, sorry, branch mining with the poke holes. That's a good way to get the most out of your time when mining for diamonds. That's no, that's Biffa's ball. I thought it was a new one. This one here, is that a Sahara portal? I think that's new, and that's probably a Sahara portal. You could put like the architect's logo onto the banner pretty easy. There you go, peeps. Homework, a challenge for you. Can you come up with an architect on a banner or a Sahara and tweet it at me, and I'll put it in the world. Asuma, the video is very outdated. You should dive coral mining to Spice. It's not outdated. All the stuff holds up really well. If you want to do the whole dive mining thing, yeah, but you have to do a lot of prep, and it goes wrong a fair bit. It's just like one little trick you can throw in there, but okay, Galactic, you know, you can type arse all you want, but you know what's going to happen, okay? I mean, I don't know what sort of dopamine rush you're getting from typing that over and over again, but eventually someone's just going to go, I've had enough of you, and get rid of you. I mean, you could have been a part of the stream and participated in a wonderful conversation, but now we're talking about arse. Where are my mods? Mods, we got arse in chat, we need to get rid of it. Jeez, I'll do it myself. I will do it myself then. How do I moderate? I'm so bad at this. Okay, I think you've been timed out. When you come back, you can be a part of the conversation if you wish to do so. We got Homie Pigs here doing the cheers, throwing the bits, saying just listening to the sound of your voice while revising for GCSEs relaxing. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Once again, I must say that I am worried that people are revising whilst listening to this old dirt, but whatever works for you, man. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Okay, there's more people. What is up with this? There's more people putting arse in the chat. Why has that got to be happening right now? You're missing out on a great opportunity to be a part of the conversation here. Has someone else already taken care of it? Okay, moderating is hard because the chat keeps moving and you've got to click somewhere. Oh, what are you doing with your life? God, it even moves when I try to stop it from moving. I think it worked. Oh, it's getting weirder. Did that work? How do I enable slow mode? I can't moderate. I'm just gonna give up. If you scroll up, it stops for a moment. X as I am up. That's exactly what I was saying. It wasn't. Like I scrolled up to stop it, and it just kept scrolling. Right, let's keep scrolling. What? Right, let's go make a stack and go over there after we slept in the bed. Assume we're banning the wrong people. Lol, says Regal Machine. No, I clicked on the right names. Well, unless I don't know. It's so difficult because they constantly move. Constantly move. We have another noise in the ear. It's YCNT Synths. Thank you ever so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. I probably butchered the name. You can put the butcher name emote in chat if you want to. And Phantom Carito is here subscribing for 2 months. Phantom Carito, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying the stream that we're doing here today. Alright, so we got some blocks on my hotbar. So this is the path. Okay, and this is where the path will then turn in that direction. So that'll probably disappear. We can use this space. So I'm going to come in a little bit. This time let's put our terracotta here. And then have those go back by 1. Should we do this with 5? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. And then it's probably a reasonable distance away from the other bit. I'm not sure if I like this granite though. I like the idea of it being bold, but we'll have to see. We'll see how big this thing is overall. Okay, was I supposed to put that there? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, no, it would go up there. This goes all into this space. I'm the psychic says, remember, ignore the troll. They get a rush from being noticed. They pretend they just don't exist, and they get tired and either stop or leave. That's true, you can ignore them. I like to talk to trolls. I like to find out what's going on inside of their world, you know. Like, what is it in your day that made you need to come and type arse over and over again? I mean, I don't have those kind of impulses myself, right? Like, I'm not sitting around thinking, do you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to go type arse over and over again, you know? It just, you know, I'm curious. I'm interested in what's going on in their world, because it's nothing like mine. Exurix says, obviously, not much is happening in their lives. Well, maybe the opposite. Maybe too much is happening, you know? Maybe there's a lot to deal with, and sometimes you just got to spam arse and annoy other people. You know, it might be better for them if they come over here and chat about how they're feeling, perhaps. Maybe they just want to ask you a question. Yes, PK, with the message of the stream. We got to have those every stream. That also reminds me that we like to take a screenshot for the thumbnail, don't we? Now, I really like this view right here, but it's too many small details. When you make thumbnails, you kind of want to focus on something big and obvious. So since we've worked on Tower Bay a lot today, I think it's a nice idea to get a screenshot of the melon and pumpkin towers, right? So this is our spot, this is our jam, and that is our thumbnail for the stream. Awesome. Is there any special channel for the anniversary stream, says Jade? Nope, no special channels, just livestream.hermitcraft.com. We had that problem the other day. I love jam, I'll take strawberry, says Kit. I love strawberry jam. Raspberry jam! With peanut butter. By the way, peeps, if you didn't know, anything strawberry flavoured is inferior compared to its raspberry equivalent. I am not kidding. If you like strawberry jam, get yourself some raspberry jam. It's even better. It's upgraded. Raspberry milkshake is better than strawberry milkshake. I'm telling you, the raspberries are where it's at, peeps. It's where they're at. But I'm probably going to annoy people with that comment, and that's why we're in the stream. We're wrapping it up here, peeps. Thank you ever so much for tuning in today. Big thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and cheered as always. Thank you so much for your support. This stream will be uploaded to my second channel, and we'll go do a raid. Also, massive thank you to all of my patrons as well. I'm going to check the Minecraft channel and see who be streaming, and pick a channel to raid. Try and make sure it's English as well. A lot of the smaller channels are foreign, like. Okay, this right here might be English. So anyway, we're gonna do a raid. This is the end of the stream. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.